Every day, a lot of people wake up with a purpose to make the world a better place to live on. But how can we improve our society? Showing solidarity is something inherent to what we have in common. Volunteering should be a team challenge. We must use our skills and abilities in order to help the others.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Angelica.
When did you decide to be a blood donor?
I am a donor since October 2018.
And why?
I decided to be a donor because blood is indispensable to live. A lot of people need blood to get well after very serious accidents or surgical operation and defeat terrible diseases.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening.
Why give blood? Who needs blood? The need for blood and its components is constantly rising because of an aging population and the proliferation of many new treatments. Blood plays an indispensable part in many therapies, not just in emergency situations. You will not be informed as to who receives your blood, but you should know that your donation will be used in all sorts of different medical situations, from cancer patients to people suffering major hemorrhages, through trauma and surgical intervention, including transplants and even childbirth. The ethical principles. The ethical principles are anonymity. Both donor and recipient's identities are protected by the privacy. Freedom of choice. The decisions to give blood is free and conscious. Non-profit. Blood and its hemocomponents can be used for profit. The donation is unpaid and subject to no remuneration. Hygiene. All the equipment used for taking blood is sterile and single-use only. Safety. This is a voluntary service. Pre-donation screening and diagnostic tests ensure that the donors are healthy. Quality. The respect for good participate carried out on the materials being used guaranteed the highest quality of transformation products. Frequency. The periodic donation of blood is a guarantee of reliability and safety, and it also ensures a constant supply of blood and blood products. Blood donors are monitored regularly by medical staff, have proper medical consultation and careful blood screening. 4 steps to blood donation. Steps to follow to make a donation. 1. Registration. You will see a doctor who will check your identity and help you will find pre-donation questionnaire. 2. Sustainability. Small blood samples will be taken every time you go to give blood and will be tested before donation. 3. The procedure. The blood and hemocomponents are updated using a simple and safe procedure. 4. Post-donation. You will be offered a snack after giving blood.
So, here we are with a volunteer of ANFAS. Let me ask you some questions. What is ANFAS?
Well, it is a national Italian association that supports families and people with physical and intellectual disabilities.
What can you do in order to join this organization?
Well, first of all, you need to meet some requirements. For example, you need to be over 18, you need to be patient and reliable, and of course available and have free time. Then you have to pass an interview, and then you can join this organization.
Okay, thank you for your time, Bettina. Thank you for your attention.
What is ANFAS? It is a national Italian association that supports families and people with intellectual disabilities and of neurodevelopment of all ages. The association supports more than 3,000 families and assists 8,000 disabled people, works with approximately 3,000 employees and 700 consultants, and avails itself of the collaboration of at least 2,000 volunteer members for leisure, sports, assistance and support activities. How many people are involved? The ANFAS in Italy now has about 14,000 members, divided into 190 local associations that are part of 14 regional committees. What does the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities state? The UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities states that disability represents an evolving concept, a result of the interaction between people with impairments and behavioral and environmental barriers, which prevent their full and effective participation in society on the basis of equality with others. In other words, we are no longer disabled because we do not walk, we do not see, we do not hear, we do not understand, we do not behave in a way deemed appropriate or for any other subjective condition, but we become people with disabilities. What does ANFAS provide? It provides hospitality, support, information, and advice to family members of disabled people. A station for the electronic transmission of application for civil disability, disability status, and disability. Prepares the instance of support administration and their management. Scholastic inclusion, qualification, and inclusion in the working world of disabled people. ANFAS and young people. It's an innovative project by ANFAS Onlus which aims to involve young people without disability in the life of the association and in particular in initiatives aimed at promoting and guaranteeing the social inclusion of people with intellectual disabilities and of neurodevelopment of all ages. The project is inspired by an initiative promoted by ANFAS Onlus Salerno in the south of Italy, aimed at involving young people with and without disabilities between the ages of 16 and 30, and this is coordinated at national level by the young Salerno, Alessandro Parisi, nephew of a person with disabilities, intellectual, and long involved in associative life and in the involvement of the other young people in the cause of disability. Contribution of young people. The presence and contribution of young people to the associative life makes it possible to face the critical issues experienced by people with disabilities from different perspectives and to set out in an innovative way the path of reflection, awareness and promotion, but also of concrete action in the direction of social inclusion of people with intellectual and/or relational disabilities. What does ANFAS wish for the future? The wish of ANFAS and of the young people who already adhere to the project is that network and the groups grow much more. This is why the association wishes to invite all young people who want to make a quality contribution to the life of their community and to those of people with disabilities and their families to participate in this very important initiative.